Cubism is one of my, if not my favorite map in Bloons TD6. I love the straight lines and the sharp corners. It's perfect for tack shooters and straight line towers like dartlings and dart monkeys. It's just a great map. And if you've been following this series, we've knocked out a big handful of maps already with Black Borders on all different difficulties, including the most newest map, Glacial Trail, on Expert. So we are chugging along here and we have 18 maps completed. And with all those maps, we've accumulated a lot of monkey money that we can't even fully use yet because we have all of our monkey knowledge points used up and we don't need to unlock all the heroes just yet, but we did just get a brand new hero, Corvus, who is way overpowered and way awesome. So I did unlock him. He is a pricey hero, but if you've been following this series along, you should have a lot of money with a ton left over as well, just like I do. But unfortunately, we are not going to be using Corvus today because he is a brand new hero at this time of making this video. And so I know they're going to probably nerf him to the ground because he is so overpowered right now. So I don't want to make strategies and a whole video on Cubism on every single game mode with a hero that might not perform the same way he does in a month or 2 months or a year from now. So we're going to be using Ettienne because I love this skin so much. The bookworm skin is so cool with the dragon on his 10 level ability. So we're going to be using Ettienne for the duration of this one. It is Cubism. I love this map. But if for whatever reason you do not have enough money for Ettienne, or you haven't been following the series along and you're just trying to get Cubism as like your first or second Black Border, you'll be fine with any hero. This is a very easy map, but it's also an incentive for you to watch all of the past videos of how fast you can Black Border all of these maps so you can have the proper amount of money to buy the hero that we're going to be using today so you can beat Cubism fully Black Border as fast as you possibly can. Now, I didn't just choose Ettienne because his skin is awesome with the dragons and everything, but I chose him because he has a huge range, so I can leave him right here and his drones can actually attack at the very beginning, and then if it gets too overwhelming, they'll have a couple extra chances right here, because if not, this is a relatively slower map to finish because you have a very long entrance here where the balloons are going to take forever to get popped. So if we can start with Ettienne right here, we'll be golden for most of the run. So you guys know the drill. Let's hit that timer going, hit play, hit Ettienne down right about here, and then we can go fast, I think. Yes, there we go. Now his dragon's right there. Oh, it's a dragon too. I totally forgot that he has dragon drones. I love this skin so much. And then of course we could put a dart monkey right here to make this just go as fast as possibly possible. I was going to say like humanly possible, but they are monkeys, so it's like monkily possible. And this is what I'm talking about. Yes, it is taking some time, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And then what I was saying is straight line towers like the Startling Gunner are so perfect for this because look how much he has. And then if they don't get popped up here or here or here or here or here or here, we have all the way around here. Like he is the perfect tower for something like this. And he can pop camo, and Ettienne can pop camo, and Etienne's going to reveal all of the camos. So this should relatively be an amazing run. I'm not going to say it's the fastest, but let's pull up our old trusty chart here, and I'm thinking we can at least get, I want to say, you see that little cluster of like 225s and 26s and 27s? I think we can be in there. I think we can get like a 4th, 5th, or 6th place here because we've learned so much along the way, and I don't see why we shouldn't be able to destroy this map. And Cubism is one of my favorite maps, so you have the whole morale home turf thing going here. But I don't know how long you guys have been watching this channel for, but I have mentioned a couple of times that my wife is pregnant, and over this last weekend, we had our little baby girl. And oh my gosh, I just have to share it with you guys real quick because it is such a life-changing thing, and I love her so much. To all my parents out there watching this video, I respect you guys so much more. Not that I didn't respect you before, but it's just being a parent is amazing and frustrating and tough, but it is the most beautiful thing in the world. And to all you kids out there, love your parents, be nice to them, because oh my goodness, after 30 hours of no sleep and worrying about every little thing that happens to your baby, it is completely insane, but I cherish every single moment and I love her so much. But I just had to let you guys know that the baby is here. So if videos get a little sporadic, that is the reason, because I have a new baby and I love her and I want to be with her every single minute of the day, but I also want to keep creating content because we got to keep this series going. I built up a cool strategy here, but nothing for the Moab. So honestly, should we just go with something like this? Because what I am realizing too after picking Ettienne is that we always pick heroes that have a destroyer for the Moab. For instance, Sada has her first ability, so all you have to do is pop it open and it can get destroyed. Or my favorite Ben has the Trojan, which makes it just disappear once you get enough damage to pop it down to its layers. Well, Ettienne does not have that at all. His first ability is not that great for the Moab. Like, it's one of the worst in my opinion. It's up there with Adora's ability of that thing, or Gwendolyn's Fire. Like, that does absolutely nothing. Or Oben's Brambles. You know, all of those towers. He's a kind of aligns with those. So we need to make sure on harder maps like Apopalypse or Half Cache, we have to actually have a really good defense for that first Moab. Otherwise, we're just going to get destroyed. But here we go with it. And, oh, that was actually really easy, to be honest. That wasn't... I didn't expect it to be difficult. I mean, we are on, oh, I have to double click that one. That's a lot of clicking for this. This is going to be slow. I didn't expect it to be difficult, but I didn't expect it to be like insanely easy, I guess. We are on beginner mode, like on easy. Now, once you get sharpshooter, you're pretty much in the golden, but if you can get triple shots first, you can last even longer and faster just because this guy's so good. But is triple shots the same as the druid's middle path as far as damage and everything? I've never actually looked into that, but he's shooting 3 and then the druid shoots 3 when you get his 0-1-0 upgrade. So I'm thinking if it's very similar. And then with the pierce upgrade, if you go with the top path, you pretty much just have a druid, but he has a little, what is this, like a ninja hat or a Naruto hat? Is it Naruto or Naruto? And it's so funny too, because we really love ramen. Like we had one ramen shop. Like they eat Naruto all the time in our area, like only one. And it popped up just recently. I've always wanted regular ramen, but every time I go to like somewhere that serves noodles or ramen, it's never like the one you see in Naruto, the Japanese style with like the eggs and the beef and all that stuff. It's just usually like fancy top ramen. If you ever had it, it's just like noodles and water. It's like, you know, not cool. But now all of a sudden there's a surge and there's like 7 of these places and I don't have to explain it as Naruto noodles anymore because no one ever understood because we never had any down here. So I try to explain it to my family or whatever. I'm like, yeah, you ever seen Naruto? And they're like, no, I've not seen Naruto. But it's so hard to explain what ramen is unless you eat it. But it's so good. And I think to keep this lead thing pretty easy, we'll just go like this. And like this tower is actually really good on his own. He's going to do a lot of damage. Like you'll see, okay, they both can see out of the track. So they have the same amount of room to hit these balloons. And I think that this one will probably catch up to this one just because this tower is good. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But I just love how cheap things are on beginner because you get Ring of Fire and the only thing we can't pop is purples. This is going to be so easy. He'll just literally carry us all the way to 40, except for the camo, huh? But no, Ettienne has camo. That's what I love about Ettienne too. Once we get level 8, everybody sees camo. So you don't have to rely on village placements and, oh my gosh, should I go with this cross path for the camo? You never have to deal with that. So like things on Half Cache or Apopalypse, it should be easier. Not for the first Moab, of course, because this ability sucks, but for everything else, it should be really, really, really good because we'll have that camo. And so like, we won't have to worry about this guy not being able to pop things. Like 78 would be so easy with that second ceramic rush. But I've been trying to decide between my favorite skins, and I want you guys to choose out of my favorite skins, which one is your favorite? I'm really digging the Bookworm Ettienne, but it's also pretty new to me too. It's only been around for a couple months, so there's the newness factor of it. Voidora just is an amazing skin. I love Voidora so much. Corvus's base skin that we have right now is amazing. Like that just looks like this dark necromancer type tower and it's super, super cool. And then I feel like I'm missing one, but at the same time, like no, Voidora just sticks in my head as pops out. Like I was thinking for a second Viking Sada, but I just love her out of like a biasness because I'm like Norwegian. So, you know, I feel like I'm cool if I say like, yeah, I got Viking blood, blah, 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 but I don't actually know for sure. But so I just like go towards Viking Sada. But we got Bookworm Ettienne, Voidora, Corvus's base skin. You know, Gwen's Harlequin's pretty cool too. Oh my gosh, just let me know out of the ones I've named because there's so many good hero skins. Now I'm drawing a blank and I'm like, no, but I like all of them. I like this one too. I like Water Oben. I like Fire Oben. But no, we're going to go between Bookworm Ettienne, Voidora, Corvus, and that's it unless I think of another one. But now we're already on, let's see here, already on Deflation. Okay. So we'll start off with Ettienne. And then we just need a tower to get us through the beginning part. So I'm just going to put this down so we can just hit play. And then get out of here. Okay, go. That'll get us through this. Didn't I see something about now he can't pop black balloons with the bottom path? You have to go like middle path, which is just goofy. I think I saw something like that, which really worries me. Oh, I could have gone with the dart monkey. We know that. Oh my gosh, I forgot I could have just gone with the straight up bottom path dart, but it's okay. And for whatever reason in my head, I'm thinking like I have to stagger because the last map I placed was Glacial Trail and I'm used to every tower just freezing every 10 rounds or 8 rounds, whatever it is. And so I'm like, oh no, I got to stagger so I don't lose my towers. But that is That's such an insane mechanic. Have you guys actually beaten that one yet? Did you follow what I did along and get the Black Border? Did you beat Chimps, or did you just say, no, I am not messing with that map in any way? Because that's probably what I would have done if I wasn't making a video on it. It's just too much for me with all that nonsense of the towers freezing. It's just too hard for me. I'm not that guy. But I did it. We did it. So that's all that matters. Beat it on Chimps in the first go for the Black Border run. It definitely took me like 47 tries to get that, but it was Black Border, which I'm happy about. Now to get this one through just quickly, what can we do? Let's just put that fire guy here. I really like the fire guy. He might just be our go-to tower for this, because remember, we're gonna have camo. We're cool there. And then might as well just get the village anyway, but we don't have to get camo on it, which is nice. So we just go all the way up to the primary training. And now we have this team here that, oh, dude, look at his range now. Shoots through the whole thing. But wait, there's more. We still have way too much money. So I guess I'll just grab one of these and then intense, but don't get monkey sense. It's really weird not to finish buying an upgrade tree. Like having just one sit out is really gross to me. But I'm used to it with the alchemist, because who in the world gets acid pool? You just get faster throwing and that's the end of it. Acid pool just drives me crazy. I don't know what it is about it. I don't like it. But oh my gosh, there's still more. What else could we buy here? How about just a easy little sniper? There we go. That's it. That's all I want to do. I'm done. I don't have any more money. We're over it. Just realized I don't have the best like Moab popping power. So, but I think if I just use the second ability, the UCAV thing, look at that dragon go. Oh my goodness, that thing is powerful, and that's gonna get us sped through like harder rounds like DDTs and stuff. I'm pretty sure. There's our poopy brown border. We're on to medium standard mode, and I'm gonna start with Ettienne as long as I can. I think that's gonna stop pretty soon here, but with this one and that one like that, I think we can get through a lot of these first rounds. And so, okay, just so I can remember, I always forget this. We can start on round 1 on beginner and medium, and I think hard is when it goes to 4 and 6, right? And it's only 6 on Impoppable and Chimps. Is that correct, or am I missing it? I'll try to pay attention and see. But like I was trying to go for like more of a boat strat, or I really like the boat, but then I'm thinking about it and I'm like, oh my gosh, hurry up, dude, what are you doing? I need more towers here, don't I? Let's just go with this one again so we can get our bearings going. But the problem with the boat is that he's too far back here. And remember, if you don't have that monkey knowledge yet, you need it. This one that allows the first one to be like a third of its price. This boat's so cheap now, same with the little sniper, but it's only the first one you use. But see, that boat range is good for like maybe when we get to the 90s or whatnot on Chimps or something. But for here, it's just too far back. It's just kind of a waste. So I might stick to Dartlings. I really like that range on him. I think it's so cool. Only problem is like he's an expensive tower. So to get that one, and then I think it'd be probably better to go with like Rocket Storm, right? Like obviously the top path one's really, really good, but I think it's like around $11,000 in hard mode to go with laser. What's that thing called? Plasma auto rifle? Something like that. Plasma rifle. Plasma accelerator. Plasma accelerator. There you go. That one's expensive, but then Hydra rocket pods aren't that good to me. And then the shotgun one's only good in range. So then it defeats the purpose of going down the track. Oh, there's just so much to think about here. But I think this is a really good setup, except for our purple popping power is pathetic. Say that 10 times fast. That's the only problem with Dartlings. They're only good for the later rounds because they cost so much. Like $37.50 is not the cheapest. I'm not even gonna get it anytime soon, and I don't have anything to pop leads. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What an idiot, what an idiot. Okay, go. I just realized that as I'm going, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have lead popping power. Okay, so let's actually sell this one here and buy a bomb, just because it will have, okay, it will have camo eventually with Ettienne, so it's okay if it's sitting right there. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it, because that's another problem too. I need either 4,800 to pop lead with this guy, or what, like 14,000 to get laser cannon and plasma accelerator to pop lead. Is kind of a joke, to be honest. Like for a tower that's so much money, he should pop lead. You would think just the pure destruction and onslaught of darts volleying at the Bloons would make it pop lead, like just tear it down from just pure sheer will, but that's not even the case, which is just purely wild to me. I do need to worry about moabs though, and I don't have the best defense for them. So would a sniper just be the easiest? I mean, it usually is, but also like, what about like just 2 of these? That will take care of like most of this stuff. And they pop camo too, so they're gonna help with like just basic ceramic popping, because I believe it says on there, Moab Maulers do much more damage to Moab class. I swear it was also for the ceramics as well. That must just be in those hidden descriptions. There should be a button right here, and it's an eye, and it just says info. And you click it, and it tells you everything about the tower. There should be no hidden mechanics with these towers. I'm telling you, Ninja Kiwi, you gotta fix that, because even though I have thousands of hours in this game, there are still so many things I don't know. Like, did you know that when you place this tower down and go the middle path, it can place things on water? Unless they've updated the description, it has never mentioned that. You're supposed to know. And how are you supposed to know? And I get that there's some discovery here. That would be a fun one to discover. But knowing that this does better ceramic damage is not something you need to discover. You just need to know it. Now it could have changed, but I swear that they used to have some kind of like extra popping for it. Sorry, that's my rant. I'm so bad with these descriptions. I'm just like, help me out here. Let me not feel so dumb sometimes. I've played this for so long, I should know something. But honestly, I thought this would be one of the slower maps, and we're doing pretty good. My concern is going to be chimps mode, because we're going to lose a lot of time in the beginning because I have to place towers here. Because how many times can I say because? But you're gonna have to not place them here. If I put like 2 dart monkeys here, I don't think we'll get through round 6, and I don't know if I want to waste the time to try it when we could just place a tower here and pop everything no problem. But I just get so excited playing this game because, well, 1, I really love this map. 2, I told you I just had a baby, so I'm in happy mode. I'm in tired mode, but also happy mode, which might be due to the lack of sleep. Who knows? But I just love that, like, this cheapness of towers, oh my gosh, I could have bought this, is enough to take this stuff down no problem. But then the game just says, you ready for this? And it ramps up. So once you get to the 80s plus, this is garbage, dog water. But up until then, it's like overpowered, and then it just becomes completely underpowered, which is so weird about this game. Meanwhile, you're trying to save up $35,000 for like a Spirit of the Forest, and you never can quite just get it, because you're always going to be a few bucks short before you have to upgrade because your overpowered towers quickly become underpowered. It is such a wild dynamic, and I love this game for that reason. But so far, so good. We're getting so much money here that maybe we should just double up. Maybe we should just get both of them. Why not? Oh, and we got the Hydro Rocket Storms. Hydro Rocket Pods. Rocket Storm. Oh my god. Is anybody else as terrible with the names as me? I swear, I don't know why I don't know any of these names. I still call them the most random things. Like, I always find myself calling the Middle Path Ninja Sabotage Supply Lines, because that's what it was in like BTD5. And so that's kind of more of a, it's stuck in my head, it's never gonna leave thing, rather than just being a complete dummy and calling it the wrong name or forgetting the name. Or sometimes I'll call the Druid Wind Wizard, because in BTD5, the wizard was wind, and so he just looks like he's like a wind wizard, you know? Maybe that is the case, though. It could just be what's going on. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. We have a lot of money, so we might as well just take out this BFP. Oh, take it out. Press the buttons. Oh, that dragon's really cool. It kind of looks like the dragon that Goku ran on for like 300 years or whatever it was, trying to get to King Kai in the very beginning. Oh my gosh, old reference. Okay, go. We got to get going. Okay, we got this. But it's military only, and I think we should go with I don't know actually. If I can afford the Dartling, I'm going Dartling, because then I don't have to worry about it ever circling here. It'll always pop here. It might get down to where the Dartling is, but it'll never go past it because he is strong enough for that, I think. Now I just have to make sure we're good. This one, go. Okay. Good. Oh my gosh, I actually timed that right for once, because if not, we would have been like overran by all those blues. And while we're making observations about the Dartling, isn't it weird that you go up to this path, so laser shock, you're fine, but as soon as you get the 3rd tier, you can't pop purples anymore because they're lasers, and then the 4th tier doesn't pop lasers because it's also lasers, but it is also a lava pool? How would the lava pool not pop purple? That makes no sense. That is so weird to me. This Dartling is a great tower and super strong, but it's maybe they were thinking like Superman, right? Like, it's so overpowered when it wants to be, but it has these crazy weaknesses like purple balloons. Like, are you kidding me? Or the fact that, like, if you go all the way to the bottom path, I don't know about the 5th tier. I don't remember the 5th tier, but I know the 4th tier does not pop lead. So you just spent like, 20 grand on all these upgrades and it can't pop lead? Are you kidding me? And it can't pop camo unless you go with the middle path, which you should go with the middle path, but it's just wild. It's just wild. So for this one, I'm going to keep it simple since we have a solid range here with Ettienne. I probably should have put him back a little more. I knew I was going to get a Dartling. I don't know why I didn't put him in the front. Maybe he gets more range as he goes, but I doubt it. He starts with such a massive range. I don't think they're going to make it even crazier. But now I want to go with a substrat. But would it be better to go with it straight down the path? Because I always feel like straight down the path is always the best route. Like a Juggernaut right here would be so cool and satisfying because it'll literally just go bouncy ball all the way here. But either way, we got to place something down. Or I was thinking over here, because it's a shorter path for the dart, so we can go faster, but yet they won't be as powerful. Am I thinking about that in the right way? Because these ones are like right there down the path perfectly, but they're going to take 10 years to get there. A little nervous about that. But I guess what we could do, since Ettienne is our camo source and our everything source, we don't have a village anyway if we wanted one, we can just kind of put them all over the place and see what we like the best. And if any of you watching this do you not have Ettienne yet, have you not bought all the heroes that I have? And have you just don't have lack of money? Like, are you just lacking on the money because you went maybe crazy with powers and stuff? Because we have yet to use a power in this entire run, which is really, really cool. And I kind of want to save them just to see how many we can collect, because it would be also a very cool like thing to see how many powers do you get if you black border all the maps, like from unlocks. And well, I guess that has nothing to do with that. It's going to be more so that we happen to be playing through a collection event like I think we are today, and then we get cool powers. Or is that just, no, that's from like opening the daily chest and doing races and doing advanced daily challenges and things like that, right? Okay, yeah, that's the whole thing there. But either way, we're saving him. We're saving him forever. We're never going to use this guy because I don't know what you guys have or don't have. But my question was that have you guys been like kind of spending all of your monkey money, going on a little bit of a splurge crazy townness, buying all of the powers and buying instas? And I don't think you can buy instas, but you can buy all the powers. Or are you like me and just save up all your monkey money waiting for that like perfect time to pounce on something? Like, oh, I don't know, maybe they'll do like a secret drop on a new hero skin and you didn't have the money because you bought a monkey farmer. So you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had it. And that's what I kind of wait for. I'm like, you never know what's going to happen. Same with my trophies. I save all of my trophies on my main account because I'm like, I need those limited editions. Unfortunately, and fortunate for some, they re-released the limited times. Like you'll see right now, it's the holiday event. You can see all the snow here. And so you can actually get all the holiday limited times. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm going to tell you why. One, because you want to be cool. Like those people that play like Counter-Strike, like CSGO, right? They have skins from like way back when, and they're worth like real world money, and it's insane, and you just have all this cool stuff. Or RuneScape, you can have like things from 10 years ago and nobody else has it because it was limited and just now it's a crazy price or whatever it may be. And I really, really like that. And so I thought I was so cool having limiteds, and people would be like, hey, where'd you get those like bone darts on your plane? Because you could see he's gonna shoot, I think once I get to this, oh, wrong account, duh, that's my main account, we don't have it yet. But all of his darts are now bones. And it looks so cool. And people ask how you get it. I was like, oh, it's limited. You'll never be able to see this one again. But they let everybody have it, which is cool. I'm not trying to like gatekeep all these cool stuff, but it's like, it's an incentive to get it because you're like, oh, it'll never be here again. I want to be someone that's been playing this game forever. So I have like something that nobody else has. It's just that cool feeling. But it's also nice that they give people the chance to get it again, I guess. But no, it's not, because they should just put out new ones and let those new people get those ones and then feel good about what they have. And then they could just be like, oh, I wish I was here a little sooner. I got the other ones. I'm just full of crazy rants today about things that just are on my mind. But my mind goes everywhere. And I think it is the lack of sleep. But I love this. And I love this game. And I love the winter. And I don't like to date these videos. So when you're watching, you're like, oh man, these strategies are out of date because you're saying it's Christmas, but it's like July right now when I'm watching this, but it is almost Christmas and I'm super excited about it. But these strategies, that's why I went with these, like this hero, like he's not going to get nerfed or anything. So you'll be able to use this as a strategy if you guys follow along for that for months. I still get comments on my videos from 2 or 3 years ago saying, thanks, that helped a lot. And I find that so funny that a chimp strategy from like 5 years ago still works today. Even after all the crazy stuff this game does and the way they update, you can still knock the same strategy out. It's pretty awesome. Why did I go main Moab? I'm talking so much. I never go main Moab in this because it holds it off forever. I probably just slowed us down like an hour, but just being a dum-dum. Let's just get this stuff out of here. And then as soon as that big guy comes, we'll use this one and get him out. There we go. I wonder if I wasted time doing that. I'm not actually sure, but I will double click here. We're almost done with this one. Apopalypse is going to be completely awful, but if we can start with Ettienne, we'll be okay. No, we won't actually, but I'm going to place him back here, just a little bit farther back. I know it's probably not the best, but I need him to be a little bit better. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a slow start just to make sure we can get everything. But once he gets to level 8, things will just be so much smoother because the camos and the regrow camos are what really always destroy me. And the fact that I can just go straight for a druid and not have to worry about getting like camo on that druid is going to be immensely, immaculately, insanely awesome for this run. And I think just every time I see a big cluster of balloons that looks too much, I'm going to use this ability just because it has such a long delay that I don't like using it. But I guess if like a big thing flows through, it's safer just to have it. So I don't want any balloons going down here. That is a waste of time. Like even getting this far down the track is bad, but going that far is just asking for trouble. Hang on, I thought I bought name monkeys. Oh my gosh, I never did it. Oh my gosh, I did a whole run on the Odyssey for the sole purpose of buying Name the Monkeys. And at the end of the video, I said, but you're gonna have to wait till next time to see me buy them and to start naming my monkeys. And I didn't buy it. What a dummy. Okay, that was dumb. So what do you guys want me to name my towers? We will start with the keep it simple, the dart monkey. What should my dart monkey be named? You guys are going to decide all of my towers. And meanwhile, I need to actually play the game, but I'm just, so focused on cool stuff. I'm trying to get 1050 here because once we get this druid, the game's pretty much just 10 times easier. And eventually we're going to have camo and it's just going to be redonkulous. So just hurry up, get that 1050. There we go. But you guys from here on out will name all of my towers. I just have to remind myself to actually buy it before the next time. And then I want to know in the comments below, what the heck is going on here? What the heck? Dude, come on. Okay, I think I screwed up, but maybe we might be able to still pull this off. Yeah, okay. Dude, the druid's so awesome. Yes. So we didn't lose any time and we didn't lose any lives because Apopalypse just keeps going, which is very, very, very nice. The only scary part about the waiting for Ettienne's camo is that we do get a little bit overwhelmed with camo sometimes before we get to it. Like definitely on chimps because we're not going to have the ability or like the instant level 3. And so we might have a little bit of struggle with camo, but I think we're doing pretty solid. And we do need to just keep this simple. So how about just like one farm? Because again, we're going to have camo real soon here. So I'm really not too worried about it. And I just like having one farm because it pretty much just makes up for everything you're losing. Because Apocalypse, you're not getting that end of the round money. So getting an extra like $400 or so from this is going to truly make a huge difference. Now that I think about it in my head, $400 a round is really not the best. That's not like anything to write home about. But we have our camo here, so that's good, I guess. And I need to put something else here. So I'm going to put this guy, Wall of Fire. That's a good one. But he's going to hopefully place it in the right spot. Yes, he did. Okay. And we got camo on it. Yes. I love this. This is what I'm talking about. And I don't have enough for this. Oh, there's two of them. That's not good. We need $3,300. Dragon Breath. Okay. That was actually very close. But now that we have D Breath, we are good to go. But I think another one just to kind of rocket home right here would be this one. Oh my gosh, we're getting so much money. Dude, just be smart. What are you doing? We have camo. We don't have to worry about nothing right now. This is awesome. Just keep it going, guys. Keep it going. I forget. Yeah, we're only getting $400 or $416, but we're also getting it a lot faster than normal because the rounds are coming through so quickly. I love this. Reverse though. Oh my gosh, I don't remember reverse. Have I ever done this? Have I ever done this? Okay, Ettienne, you're going to go right here because that's a very good spot. And then we'll put you here. Actually, you here, because I'm going to place attack maybe behind him. This should actually be insanely fast because we shouldn't see balloons very much at all. Like, there's no room to even have balloons out of the screen. But back to my original thing. You guys are naming all my towers from here on out. We'll start with the Dart Monkey. I might go down from line to line unless we decide to just change it up and just pick random towers based on who's going to be our awesome star power that day. But since our Dart Monkey is always our awesome star power, we'll go with him. What do you guys want the Dart Monkey named? Either A, I will see multiple names of the same type, which would be very, very weird and coincidental. So I don't see that happening. Or B, I will pick my top favorites and then we'll maybe make it like a community poll or something. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So you guys just get to choose. So you guys give me the top ones here. I'll pick my favorites and then we'll put them into a community poll and everyone will vote. And then that will be this Dart Monkey's name until the end of time or until my account gets re-rolled like it did on my main account and then everything resets. But until that happens, what do you think the Dart Monkey should be named? See, this is kind of nice. This is what I was talking about earlier. Like for this one, it says shoots further and deploys sentries in a much larger area. And then it says, period, sentries have longer range. Same with this one. Also increases foam and sentry effectiveness. So sentry effectiveness is now being raised. And I don't want a larger service area because then it's going to throw them up here into the moon and we don't need that. So this one pins balloons in place for a short time when struck. So I would assume that there's no added benefit of buying this for the sentries, but just for my main engineer. But just having that is so nice. And I need to hit that ability because that was a little too slow for me right there. But we have a lot of money. I'm feeling kind of like boxed in here. Like I don't know what to put here. There's just too much going on. So I'm thinking a cool plane because once this guy gets camo, he can do anything. I love this. Now we got two little air dragons flying around here. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, this is perfect for a boat. I just realized that too. And remember, we don't need camo now. So we can just place them here and just get the destroyer ones and call it a day. Ettienne is a great hero. I always underestimate him because I'm just so used to Sada just being the best. Being the best doesn't mean that you need to be used all the time. I mean, when you want to win, right? Like the Lakers would try to have Kobe in like 99,000% of the time because like you win when he's in, right? But this makes every other tower really, really good. Not in the beginning, no, but once you get the camo, now every tower is viable because camo is one of our biggest hangups. So like for instance, these ones, I'd have to buy a bunch of crummy upgrades and go with the bottom path to get them to see camo, which would completely defeat their purpose. So what do? You have to buy a village just for like So you spend $1,100 and $2,000. You spend over $3,500 just to get camo, when now we have it for essentially free because Ettienne still is providing us another purpose of just being a complete attacker with his drones and his UCAV ability thing, this one right here. So he's just awesome. He's a really good hero. I'd put him, if Sada's #1 at like super S tier, I might put Ettienne above Ben. Like, I love Ben. Sushi Ben is my favorite almost. Oh, Sushi Ben. Put Sushi Ben in the earlier question when I asked you what of my favorite skins there are. So it's Bookworm Ettienne, Sushi Ben, Voidora, and I forgot the other one I said, but Sushi Ben, it counts. But anyways, I always said like it's Sada and then Sushi Ben, but then at the same time, like Etienne's pretty much, I think, better than Ben because Ben can't, well, not can't, but he's not like preferred in chimps, right? You can use him all you want, but his just like ability to make money is completely non-existent, so it makes him not as cool. So there's other better heroes for something like that. But Ettienne can be used in every single game mode, no downsides to any of them, just because he's a great hero. Same with Sada. Ben, not so much. So I think it goes Sada, Ettienne, Benjamin, and then who cares about the rest, right? Like I think Corvus is going to be up there, but I'm kind of like hesitant on using him right now just because, like I mentioned earlier, I know he's going to be nerfed to the moon, and so I'm kind of just waiting him out. Because I don't want to get so familiar with them, and then because I'm not the best player. There's a silver border. Awesome. We're already on hard mode, and we're only at 44 minutes in. We're actually going extremely fast. I'm very, very happy. But I don't want to get too over like in my head about how good Corvus is and think that like, oh, he's an end all be all hero, and then it gets nerfed to the ground, and then I'm just like left with this like disdain for him because I'm like, I don't know what to do about it, right? And so that's why I'm kind of not using him too much. And I don't know if all of you are going to have enough money to buy him. So I didn't want to use him too early on in this series. Because I remember when Geraldo came out, because his shopkeep thing, just like Corvus's like soul thing, is such a new concept that Geraldo was just monstrous. And he still is, but I believe he was just like overly broken. Like insanely. People were just putting out chimp strategies of just epic proportions. Like right now, I think ISAB covered it, and then someone else I saw popped up before him beating the cheapest chimps with like $1,200 on chimps mode. That is so insane. That is so insane. To do an entire chimps run with $1,200 because he doesn't use money to upgrade anything. He just uses his like cool soul ability. So point being is they are not going to let that slide forever. So I would like to see what he turns into and kind of where he settles out before we get too far into him. I was so focused on dartlings, but I totally forgot about snipers. This path right here, shrapnel shot, is a beautiful, beautiful path. And if you pair it with the bottom path, this thing is awesome, but it's best 1000% suited for straight lines. And this is the best in the game. Like, this is amazing. And I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. This will just literally keep everything at bay, way better than a dartling does in its earlier rounds. Obviously, dartling's gonna be better later on, but for now, this guy's the bomb. Oh my gosh, I didn't even buy a village or a monkey farm. I always buy monkey farms. What am I doing? I've changed the way I'm playing this game. That is insane to me. No, I think what I'll do is I'll get semi-automatic and then I might buy one farm, but I want to keep everything up there as fast as we can because I really do think we're on par here. And I'm not going to say first place because I always get let down. I go home a loser. Well, I go to my other room of my house a loser because I'm like, oh no, I didn't do what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to say first, but if we just like, you know, randomly slip the first place in there just by playing like casually fast, like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And then Ettienne will forever be like one of my favorite heroes now, and I'll just like brag him to the moon. I'll tell all my friends and family about Ettienne. Have you heard about Ettienne in Bloons TD6? He's like the best hero ever. Like, he might even be better than Sada actually. And those will be the things that I say. But in the meantime, let's get some money here because money does not hurt. Money makes the world go around. People say money's the root of all evil, but I'd rather have more of it than less of it. Who wouldn't? So live with the evil, right? That's how the world works. We need as much as we can get to make it go as fast as possible. And it's just like real life. The more money you can get faster, the faster you don't have to worry about making money because you can just retire, you know? Now, I'm not happy with the setup for a Moab, so I think if I can get enough, airburst darts is kind of a joke, so that's not going to help. But if I can get up to triple guns, but by the time I get that, won't it like already be here because the triple guns are going to take 14 years to get to us? But based on this and how much we're getting, we might actually get armor-piercing darts, and then I don't have to worry about it. It'll just pop it all down. But I'm going to time it right, too, to use my Ettienne ability if I can think about it. Like, right about as soon as I start seeing, like, regrows and stuff. Actually, I don't know. Okay, no, I actually timed that perfectly. It just felt like there was a lull in it. So I was like, okay, now's the time. Is there some kind of ability that these monkeys get when something like this is out there? Like, how does this work in any possible multiverse? The fire is just blazing at everybody, but it just doesn't burn my monkey to death. Like, that makes no sense to me. He just is completely engulfed in flames. But Maybe that's the same logic that allows a giant super monkey of sun avatar proportions to not pop purple balloons, but it's just something I was thinking on top of my head. But I love this straight line path here. This is going to be a very, very easy hard run, and I haven't seen many balloons, if not any. I just see a couple moabs. Wish I could take them out a little faster. Maybe if I can just get like a couple shots with one of these things, it'll just be super fast. Because I really do think it's the time it takes for this guy to shoot and then for this one, because look how slow those shoot. You can actually see them, which is kind of weird. But now those moabs, oh yeah, this is definitely helping for sure. And if I get one of these, oh my gosh, they should be super fast. Okay, 63 is actually a little slower than I thought it would be. That's not good. It gets a little farther than I want it to, but okay, with the big bomb, it should be okay. And also UCAV the last one, instant kill. Boom, done. Yes, that's what we like to see. You know, I was gonna get sub commander, but then I'm thinking, why? Why do I get sub commander when I have an amazing tower? Like, and he fits perfectly right here. This one is really good. And no, I don't want camo, but it's just a waste, but I have to get this one. And I think he should fit the whole screen. Yeah, he does. Now, his only downside, as I mentioned earlier, he does not pop lead, which is kind of gross. It's actually very gross. But he's going to destroy the Moab class. And I don't care what pops out. I think we're going to destroy it instantly. And maybe, I never get lucky with the Alchemist, but if I place him right on him, shouldn't I be able to get him to like just only hit this guy? Yeah, it looks like I am. Okay. The Alchemist is sort of working how he's supposed to. I know they said a mixture dip will be on every other tower but the one I need. I think I can make this even crazier by putting in one of these guys. Yes, okay. I think that'll even do more damage and keep them. I'm just tired of seeing the tips of the Moabs. Like, I don't want to see nothing. I feel like we should just have an army of snipers. Like, literally 47 of these ones, like, or 204s, right? And then have one fifth tier and just have them all there to where nothing gets past the screen, which would be really cool because that's way cheaper than buying like a crazy amount of bottom path plane, right? Like big plane's so expensive, we're not gonna be able to get that anytime soon. But like tons of these just like this is perfect. And I could just sell these farms because we're almost done anyway. We're on round 79. So let's buy a couple of these ones. And I don't even think I'll have enough for another one, will I? But I do have enough for that one. So we should have enough to take down, like 80 should be non-existent almost. And if I use, oh, I clicked too quick. I had my finger there and I accidentally clicked it, but we're gonna get a little love from it. Oh, cool. That's a very long ability. It worked all through 80. That was awesome. And I didn't see the ZOMG. Did you? Don't collect. I don't want to collect. Oh my goodness. We always collect. I wish I could skip that so much. But we also just went pretty crazy and beat that Moab or ZOMG without even seeing it, which was just purely awesome. That was great. So we're gonna put you down here like we've been doing. We're doing great with that. And then we are going to get overwhelmed on 4. On hard mode, we start off on 3. Okay, I thought it was 4 for sure. That's not bad. And then as soon as we get to 4, hit the button. Yes, okay. Oh, we're still gonna lose our little guys here though. I think I need to get with a ninja first or maybe a druid just to keep it easy. Yeah, we already have enough for it anyway, so we might as well just do it. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but we didn't have enough for lead on Apopalypse. Now, I don't know if that was just because of the way the rounds were coming out and we just didn't have enough. Oh, it was because the end of the round money. Okay, never mind. I was saying like I should probably get hard thorns before I get Druid of the Jungle, but that was only because we didn't have end of the round money. We should be able to get these pretty quickly actually. And then should I be in the habit of just using my ability whenever I have it? Because it will speed things up. It will make sure nothing gets past Ettienne, but then I won't have it for emergencies. But I use it like so little in emergencies that it's like, is it really worth the risk? I should just keep using it and get some extra love from it. Who knows? But either way with this one, and then as soon as I have like a level 8 UCAV, like this guy's gonna be so chill. I love this guy so much. And if we have a spirit right in the beginning, oh my gosh, we shouldn't see any Moabs. Like honestly, none of them. I thought I'd break it even a little more too and just place this guy up front. This used to be like my main strategy in the past. I would just like put 2 of these guys here. And besides purples, like nothing's gonna get past us. But I think with this guy, he won't let the purples get there. So it's just gonna be pretty wicked. So I had to get up and run away for a second before I upgraded to this guy, the Jungle's Bounty, and I lost some mana and my spikes here. I don't know how close I was to losing, but apparently I couldn't handle the Moab. And that was pretty stupid on my part, to be honest. Or it could have, you know what it could have been? Like some kind of camo too. It could have been overrunning of camo because I didn't buy this one up and he barely was level 8. Ooh, that could have been the reason too. Either way, don't go AFK in Bloons TD6. I think that's the moral of this story. But I'm wondering if I could just go straight for Spirit because this team is pretty solid. And usually I have to have like a bottom path wizard to get that camo going. But I don't think I'm going to need that because I have this team here because he has camo. And we're halfway there to the Spirit of the Forest. So we should be able to make it by 63. I just don't know if we can handle all these Moabs. And we haven't changed anything but this tower. So if the Moab was the problem, which it definitely was, that was the problem. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we're not strong enough. Now we could hold on and like make it work, but I think what we're gonna do is just do this. This is the good old tried and true, fashionable, awesome, beautiful strategy just to take everything down. Just get a ninja and an alchemist. There you go. And they sell for 4,000 and 2,500. So let's just say 6,500 bucks. So we need $31,000. So we have it. I think I'm just gonna go for it and hopefully we have enough. We do, and now we should be fine. Like 63 is obviously a no-go, like no big deal. Okay, dude, you're so good and I love you. I love the Spirit of the Forest. I always have, I always will. Favorite tower. And then just to make it even more broke, we can go with a bottom path like Dark Wizard because he is great at popping mobs. Place him on strong. So the Spirit of the Forest has made us $23,840, probably about 24,000 by round 80 because every round he gets 1,000. Plus I've been using his little thing here. And he's allowed me to buy several super monkeys now and just completely destroy this game. This is insane. And that ZOMG came out a little farther than I thought it would, but other than that, things did not even pass our vision. Like we just kept destroying through things. Now we're on double HP, and that's actually gonna be kind of difficult with an Ettienne, but I think we can manage maybe. We'll go like this one and then place this guy here. And then basically I think on all the hard modes now, I'm just gonna immediately have to use my ability as soon as I get it. Yeah, that's actually really good timing. As soon as it pops up, use it, and then it takes down that like level round 4 rush. I wanna try something out, but I wanna say with most of these game modes, if I get the dart monkey with this guy up there and then just go with the bottom path. Oh no, that doesn't cover lead. I was gonna say like I'm safe to farm for a while because this guy will make sure nothing really gets past us. But I think realistically, by the time we have enough for 1225 for our first farm, we might have to buy a lead. Maybe not, but we'll test out the waters. And then what do I want to use for lead? If Ettienne could somehow pop the lead, he would be the best here. Like if I could just hit his one ability and knock it out, we would be golden. Oh, see, and then I'm not even doing my job. I'm not even doing my job, guys. I'm actually going to have enough to get up to a 200 farm before I get to the lead. That's not bad at all. That is a solid strategy because he holds everything off. And then just honestly, I could just buy another sniper. And I talked about going with the crazy path. Maybe this will be the one we do it on. That's actually what's going to happen right now. So now we are completely covered. We got all of our camo covered, especially since he's not level 8 yet. We have this covered. We have everything leaving the screen covered. I think I could put like a attack shooter to make it a little better. But the thing is, I do need a lot of money because those double HPs are awful. The first one's easy enough with the Moab Assassin. So that's kind of a weird thought process too. What if we just don't go crazy with farms and then we just get the Moab Assassin for the first one, sell it, get our farm going then, and just focus on mainly just keeping everything at bay until those rounds. That's actually not a terrible plan. But we've already gone too far. We've already got our first farm, so let's just keep going with what we're going with. But what I'm thinking is in the future, just don't farm in the beginning. Make sure everything's covered up front. So get our leads, get our Moabs, all that stuff. Like right here, should be one of these for our leads. Like that's easy enough right there. And now nothing's gonna get past that. Oh, but 36, oh, 36 is so awful. Now I wanna say I'm not like a math expert here, but I have to do a couple things at the same time while I'm talking, so I don't wanna mess that up. But we do need a Moab Assassin so I can immediately get it. I think we've made more money than we've spent on these farms. So I think they've already hit us where we're good. Now we just get that. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Now I can buy this one up very fast and buy this one up very fast. And now we have 2 full farms already. And I believe everybody sees camo. This couldn't be better right now, to be honest. Now, if I can just squeeze out one more farm, I'll be a lot happier. And I think that's all we're really gonna need for this. Oh, and then I say that and then I get wrecked on. Okay, so we do need a bomb right here. Just a good one just to keep everything at bay from that. Now my plan is to get this guy to an elite great fender. We're popping the Moabs pretty fast for what we have, but I think once we get this one up to a 5th tier, I don't see us having a problem. I'm pretty sure actually. Let's see though. So it's popping right here, but now that we have the elite defender, let's see where the next one pops on 52. And I haven't seen one yet. Am I mistaken? Is he really taking them out before? Okay, just a little bit sooner. So now they're here. So I think we need to speed him up a little bit then. And we'll actually get his buddy to help too. So now it was like right about there. Where are we at here? Oh, so up here. That's not bad. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think we can make it faster though. I think that we can make it even faster. What we'll do is we'll just get a bunch of these now. Because if we have like 7 ceramic destruction ones, I don't see how anything could stop. Because I think if we have 10 of them, one shot from each of them will take down a Moab. So let's go blah, 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 blah. It'll be this crazy, insane thing. 63 is a little slower than I thought it would have been, so I'm going to use the ability on the last rush. But these Moabs aren't oh, that's the UCAV talking too, but even the fortifieds are staying pretty good. I'm happy with this so far, and if I just keep getting more, I've never gone with something like this. I think it's a smart idea for something like Moabs that are just out of hand. So with 6 of these guys, it doesn't even look like double HP moabs right now. This is so cool. And I think if we get this one, it'll make it even worse. Just even more broken. And then if we get this one, oh, there's a spot for it too. Oh yes. Thank you, please. And we'll go all the way up to overdrive. Regardless though, 75 is still gonna suck. So I think once we see those BFBs, we'll hit our second UCAV ability. I think that's a smart play there. And that is gonna make it pretty much gone. Oh my goodness. And it's already gone. We're already on 77 that quick. Then let's do this. Let's just buy a ton of them because I think this is fun and it's working really well. Might have been better to go with probably the, probably should have just gone with the tax zone, huh? Oh, that wasn't that fault. It was the UCAV. I should have used the UCAV to pop all those 78s. Maybe I can time it right and use it now. But we ended up with 3, 6, 9, 10 of these little sniper guys. How fast are we gonna take down 80? We might actually get 11. Oh, dude, we got 11. We have 11 ceramic destructors. Let's see how fast they go. And with a UCAV. On double HP moabs, that wasn't that bad. That really wasn't that bad. That was like a normal run without all those snipers. So I think we're actually kicking some butts here. And we're on half cash. Oh. Okay, this actually I have no idea what we're gonna do. I think we'll just place one here and one here, I guess, for now. And I think we'll just place another here. And I don't know if we should save up for Ettienne or just sell for Ettienne, but either way, Ettienne's really not the hero you want to just, you're not excited to get Ettienne in half cash because yes, eventually the camo will be amazing, completely amazing, but it's not like once we get him, we're super happy. Like, you know, once you get Sada, you can place her up at the front, she just does all the work for you and you're like, oh my God, I feel so relieved now. Or once you get Ben, you start getting money. Ettienne's just like, wow, I got a single drone that barely does any damage. I can't pop camo or lead right off the go, so yippee. But, you know, we'll make it work. Now, here's my plan. Don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to put Ettienne where we normally put Ettienne so we can, like, have his drones fight with us. And, yes, the range isn't quite there, so what I think I'm going to do is use a top path tack for lead, but I also want to get a submarine with advanced intel to just do most of our popping, because it's a very safe tower, and for very cheap, you can have a beautiful, beautiful, strong tower. But I don't know if we can get the advanced intel and lead by 28. This is half cash. We got like no money. We got half of our money, to be honest. But here's where I'm talking about earlier. We're just going to keep using the ability. Every time we have it, we're going to use it. I think that'll just drastically speed things up. And regardless, we're not going to lose anytime soon. We might lose. We've lost many of times on half cash. You know, you can't have it all in this world or this game. But I really do think that it'll help to just keep using the ability. It'll make us like super strong and get through a lot faster. Okay, we actually might not have enough, so I'm gonna have to sell these two just to make sure. Okay, now that a little overdid it, but that's fine. Now we should be able to pop all of these and then I will clean it up with this guy. Oh, it's so good, so good. I love these guys. Pretty sure I'm about to get dunked on with this Moab, but maybe not if I can hit my ability at the right time, and I did. Oh, not bad. I mean, this wasn't the fastest, but it didn't go to here, and this was the spot that I was like, no go, please. Don't ever go there. You know what I've never really noticed before? This guy has like a mouthpiece on. You can't see it in this little photo because it's this middle path upgrade with it, but he has like a mouthpiece, and it's really funny because I don't know if you guys remember. It's a really, really, really old video. It's like in the beginning days of YouTube, and it's like the cyber goth punk dance video where they're all have those dreads on, and they're like not dreads, they're like cyberpunk 2099 video game dreads, and they have like the really they have those black like cargo pants, and they all do that techno rave dancing. It's like a really old video. Type in like cyberpunk goth and you'll see it and you're like, oh, that's what they're wearing. It's like that's exactly what he's wearing, honestly. And it just reminds me of that. It's really, really funny. I can just picture the alchemist just dancing around because that's all he does, because he doesn't actually do what he needs to do half the time. When there's one tower here, yeah, he's great, but other than that, dude, the alchemist is like my least favorite. Like, I love the tower, but like he's my least favorite. Like, if we all had to hang out, I wouldn't want to hang out with the alchemist. I'm just saying, because he just let me down, you know? But I am very concerned about 63. I don't know what to do yet. I don't want to place a bomb all the way back here or back there, but I think it might be the safest. But I think a great thing about Ettienne is that his second ability, this one right here, is out here so long. Let me time it real quick in my head, sort of. I think if I wait for the first rush to be all the way back here, if we're about to lose, if I wait for it to barely touch the end, he'll get through the first rush and the second rush and maybe even a little bit of the third. I'm not sure, but we'll get there. Or maybe I should just get the first rush down on my own and then do that. That's also a good plan. Oh, wow, we're actually doing it pretty well. I don't remember what rush that was. I kind of looked away for a second, but I think if I just wait, is that the third rush? No, it's not. So I can just hit this button and now we're done with the third rush. That wasn't too bad. Now what about the fortified mobs? Are we good with those? Yeah, we're good with those too. They're coming out a little farther than I'd like, but that's awesome. Now what I'm thinking about doing is saving up like $11,000 or $12,000. and then selling this one, and this one, and then buying a crossbow master, and that should carry us to the end, and then I maybe can buy those back, and it'll just be faster. But honestly, we're going really fast. Maybe I should just wait it out because this is doing really well. And I can just use these every time I'm having like a struggle bus problem. Actually, I take that back. We're actually gonna sell these two and buy this one because this guy has 90,000 pops and those two together only had 80. So he's still beating all of these guys. So I don't think that's terrible at all. That rush though on 78 still too much for this guy. I did not expect that. I thought this guy would be like perfect at everything, but he is a little underpowered. I mean, for his price, I guess he's pretty good. For being a 5th tier at only $23,000, he's very solid. But for the fact that like, I would assume he could just solo 78, even a ZOMG, but I just don't see that happening, to be honest. But now we have 2 of these guys and I can just hit this one. Okay, there we go. We're done. That's it. That should be game. Come on, buddy. Take it out. Take it out. Why are you taking so long? Okay, that was awesome. That was half cash and we did it so quickly. Now we're on, what are we on? Alternate? That's actually not that bad. I thought it was Impoppable already, but I realized we do still have like some time left to do this because we are at 1 hour and 33. And I think our top tier time is 1 hour and, or 2 hours and 21. So, oh my gosh, I don't have camo? I don't have camo. That's a little different. We're gonna wait this one out, I guess. Oh my gosh. It would have been faster just to wait for it. That is so bad on my part. I can't believe I just did that. I'm so used to Sada and then like the Druid and things like that. This is crazy. Dude, this is bad news right here. This is crazy to me. We're not gonna lose. I guarantee you that. It's just a matter of like how much time are we gonna lose wasting it on this stuff. So I'm gonna get my lead covered right now. That's no big deal. We just need a better camo. So maybe a crossbow would be kind of cool. Or maybe the triple darts. Like we've been using that a lot actually and it works. So let's just do that. Kind of bummed I put the dart monkey that front up, but I mean, I guess it's gonna pay off later. We just need to get more lead coverage. So I think, well, just having this is good. But then remember on 24, we have camo lead and we don't have anything for that. So I'll have to buy like a sniper just for that one round. Because will he be level 8 by 28? Probably not. Might be a bad play, but I'm going to go for it. It's probably going to be a bad play, to be honest. I always do stupid stuff. But if I can get this guy to monkey sense and fireball by 24, we got this actually. Yes. Okay, we did. We did. We might be able to actually take out the, oh, we got it. It's already on 25. That was awesome. And in anticipation for more of them, there's our camo, or here's our regular lead that'll soon be camo lead. And then here is our everything else. And I am very happy with it. So I'm taking a very big risk here. I'm putting this guy first and then I'm going to get a Moab shove for 40. And I think that's a bad idea. But at the same time, I can make some money here. And I already made 500 bucks. There we go. It's not the worst. No, there's another $1,000. Oh, that's not bad. 500 bucks. Oh, we got it. That was actually really easy. But if he gets rid of it though. Okay, there we go. There we go. Moab shove and bigger jets. Okay. Now all you have to do is take it down, but we only have this tower to do so. So I'm thinking we're never going to take it down. Oh, drones. Come on, dude. You got this. Okay, there we go. And then we'll get this one. There we go. Now we're good. Everybody sees camo. Everybody's awesome. And I'm going to put another one here. I think this will be awesome and we'll make a ton of money, hopefully. So then we'll make more money and then I can get the triple XL trap. And this should be the fastest run we've ever had, I would say, because we're going really quick and I don't see much popping out at all. This is nuts how much money we're making. I'm about to make even more with this one. This is actually insane. I don't think I've ever done anything like this. This is really cool. Now everybody's just like super awesome and fast and making tons of money. We get 50% more pops. I got this cool guy to make everything even better. And there's our Monkeyopolis. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before, like this much farming this fast. And I think if I sell all these right now, I can get the big farm. Yes, I can. And with extra money to spare to even get another one. Oh, wow. And these guys have already made us $25,000. Because the extra pops, that is so cool. So I don't know what we're gonna do about 63, but I just need that XXL trap and I just don't really care after that. Like, is it gonna be an unreal? You just realized though, like I could sell all these already. Like I could already sell everything and get it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sell one of them and buy this. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I have an XXL trap already. This is so sick. On 62 alternate balloon rounds. I don't think anything can stop us. Every once in a while I have to remember to like hit it, I guess. Put it back. Okay, easy. Dude, this is wild. Okay, not the best for the camos. That's not that good. But that's nothing that like a Spectre can't help with because I don't need him to get all the pops for the money just to take all of the alternate like Moabs out like really quickly. And I could be wrong, but I think if I sell this and sell this, I have enough for the Flying Fortress. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? That's insane. We are done. That was simple. This is pure insanity and I can't believe we made it this far. This is so cool. with this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy. Is he going fast though? He is going fast. So there's nothing like oh man, I don't even have words. I don't even have words. This is so cool. I mean, the best we could do is like maybe make it even a little faster, like grab a tack zone and just be like, oh, hey, nothing's gonna get past my bow. And then we have 20 dart monkeys for free. So it's like place them all real quick. Just drop 20 dart monkeys. Oh, can't do it. Can't do it. Stressing me out. Just put them everywhere for those extra little pops. I always forget that that's like a passive thing from the Monkeyopolis, and I don't understand why we have it, to be honest, but I mean, it's cool, I guess, if you really, really wanted some free dart monkeys. But that's it. Was that it? Oh no, because we have 2 on this one. We have 2 fortified ZOMGs. That's why I went this crazy. I totally forgot what game mode we were on because we're just going destroy mode. But that was it. Probably going to get a collection. No, we didn't. Okay, cool. Keep moving. Impoppable. We're on track for like the fastest time I've ever seen in my life. Like the fastest time. And we don't have enough anymore for this guy. That's not good. So we're going to have to put him here and then another one here just to get going until we can have enough for it. But luckily it's not like half cash or anything, so we should have enough for Ettienne pretty good on. We just need him like very, very fast. And like I said earlier, it's not as rewarding to get him that fast, but we need it so we can get that UCAV, you know, camo ability right off the get-go. And then just right here, right there. Now I don't need this one anymore. So what I'm thinking just a sub, because if I can just get a advanced intel twin gun sub and maybe even an air burst, I think that will get me enough that I can start farming like crazy and have enough room up here, and then we'll get the tack for the lead. That seemed to be a pretty good strategy so far. I don't know though, Impoppable takes so long to get money. I just wasted 18 rounds with no farm. That's kind of gross, but I mean, air burst is now gonna keep us going, but now our range is still too far back, so by the time we like recognize it, we don't pop them till here. So I think I need to buy this one right away, which is kind of a bummer. Might as well just get all of our bases covered and then go for it. And we're gonna go with this one this time because I don't think we need like the crazy stuff. Now I should be able to farm until 36 and nothing should get past, I would say, like Ettienne. And it looks like we're pretty good with that. I was hoping for 3 farms before 36, but that's obviously not gonna happen. So I'm hoping triple guns at least before I get to 36, just so we don't have to waste a bunch of time. But I think, oh, we already are on there. Okay, I got triple guns and I got the drones out, so we should be good even for this last rush. Okay, that was fast. Not complaining at all about that. I'm keeping it bare minimum for this one, but I think we're okay. It's not as fast as I'd like to go, but we're doing pretty solid. And then I think, should I just keep it like this and at least get like 1 marketplace? I just hope I'm not making the wrong decisions here because we're still keeping everything right at the go. It's just that first initial rush of balloons on each first round because the darts, right? But since we're on auto start, it's rolling through the next round, and even the darts that are catching the last balloons of, let's say, round 42 are already there for round 43. So it kind of works out regardless, which is nice. But since we're going to be putting our farm up front again, I think what I'm going to do here is buy one of these because I need more attacking up front and then to get rid of the sub actually, so we don't have to worry about getting like lack of pops. And what I mean by that is that if the sub does all the popping, then getting the Monkeyopolis or the Monkeyopolis won't really matter because we're not going to get that Monkey Town advantage. So we need to have this like that right there. That's perfect actually. And we'll go like this, like that. And then make sure we discount this one. And now the money should just be flowing with the Monkeyopolis, like for real. And then if I buy this one and then buy this one and then sell that one and then buy this one, look at that. Oh my goodness. Now we're just killing it. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. And then I'm going to buy this one in range of the discount so we can do the same thing that we were just doing because that worked so beautifully. That was so insanely awesome. Honestly, I think I'm just going to risk it on 63 because I really want the money. I think money is way more important right now. And if I can get all this stuff here, this is way cooler. Am I going to be able to do it? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And then I could just put a bomb or something right here because we're so good right now. We're so good. We got all this stuff here. We got those 2 little guys there. Yeah, I don't even think I need him anymore, so we can get everybody in range of the pop monster. And we should be golden. Let's see, 63 maybe right now. How far are we going to make it? Not bad. Really not bad. And then so what I'll do on that last rush is we'll use our UCAV and we're chilling. So right about now. Yeah, dude, easy stuff. Look at this utter redonkulousness. By round 70, I have 4 farms, and I'm going to do what we talked about in the beginning that I totally forgot I wanted to do. I'm going to buy the big dog right here. We're going to lock him in here, and we're going to get the Ray of Doom, and we should have it literally in no time. And just having the plasma accelerator should be kind of like really helpful. We'll see. Maybe village him up here to make him a little faster. But nothing's really getting past us, even though I went for all these farms. Like a little bit of those, but then I just keep using the UCAV every time I have a problem, and it's easy stuff. But you know what I didn't think about? Anything at all about chimps. I really did not have anything in mind, and now I'm kind of like, oh crap, like I have nothing to put in the beginning. like our strategy is going to be focused back here, and I really don't want to do that. So what tower should I use to make this like non-existent? I have a couple things in mind, and I think it'll actually be kind of fun, but I might have to switch my hero up to Oben. Not quite sure yet what I want to do. Well, here, and just like that, there's our Ray of Doom, and we're done. Like, that's game right there. We're easy. Can I buff him too to make him like even more ridiculous? So that's obviously game. So let's clean this up a little bit because I don't like all this mess here. We don't need you anymore either. Oh, I don't need this little discount here. I don't need this one because I'm going to buy this one up to 57. I don't need you. Honestly, don't need Moab Shove. Like, I don't honestly need anything. We're so good right now. We're only on, oh my gosh, we're only on round 80 almost. And this one's going to be done. Like, as soon as he throws it out, we're done. Oh, no, no, no. This is too easy. One thing I wish I would have done, though, is unlocked the Boomerang Paragon, because we still have to only rely on the Apex Plasma Master, which isn't a big deal, but it's just kind of like, oh, that's a bummer, you know? But we'll get it, and we'll just make this thing like super easy. So I wasn't sure. I know I have to normally get like 25 Paragon dudes, but I wasn't sure because I had free ones from the Monkeyopolis. Does that count as an upgrade, which will make this guy like not count as many upgrades that I bought for it? I'm so always confused on the Paragons, but with with what we got here, this is kind of ridiculous. Let's just be real. And with this one gone, and then we're gone with there, we have, oh, I forgot we still have this guy here. Dude, what are we even doing? Why are we even playing? Literally nothing can get past my bow right now. This is insane. We just put this guy there, and then we got an ultra super brittle dude. But seriously though, I really need to figure out what we're gonna do on 100 or chimps mode for any of this. Like, obviously anything will work. It's Cubism, but the point is I'm trying to make it faster. I really would like to use Oben to do the Druid of Wrath strategy. It is one of my favorite strategies, and I think we might actually change it up. But Ettienne's so good, so I'm kind of thinking we should just leave it with Ettienne. Yeah, let's just stick with Ettienne. We're doing really good with him, and it's our last run here, and we're starting, I think we're actually dude, if we can knock this out in less than 20 minutes, we just beat this whole thing. That is so cool. Okay, so we're going to put one here and one here. That's all we're going to do for now, and to see where we can get to. If we can get to Ettienne, we'll be okay. Dude, we might actually do this. So what should I go with the strategy, though? Just like tax? I've never been this close to like just infamy and fame from all this stuff. Maybe just a simple substrat. Oh, a substrat. Substrat would be super clean, super nice. It would shoot down the track perfectly. Or we could do like Apex Plasma Master. No, not Apex. What am I thinking? Honestly, we could afford that, couldn't we? Oh my goodness. No. There's no way. My head's going crazy if you guys couldn't tell. What I'm thinking though is the Axis of Havoc. That's what I was trying to say. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose right now, aren't we? I'm gonna have to put another one back here. Nope, we got it. A little too much time though, guys. Boys. You got this, okay? What I was thinking though is Axis of Havoc is an achievement that you get for having all 3 5th tier snipers. Now, the only reason I don't want to do that is because the crippled Moab or the main Moab really slows down the game, and it just makes everything kind of ridiculous because you sit there and you fight the Moab for like 10 minutes. If like, let's say we have a ZOMG, but we don't have enough towers up front here, the main Moab will keep it there and do baby damage to it and keep it going way too long. So unfortunately, I think we'll save Axis of Havoc for something like logs. On this one though, I do think a cool strategy would be like a fun substrat. I think that'd be very clean with also, what do you call that guy? I keep forgetting his name. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm gonna go with it. The Dartling Gunner. If we had a Dartling Gunner here, like we just did, but we got like the Mad, I think that would be really awesome. I know we screwed up on that before on Frozen Over, but this is a completely different map and it's so much easier. And what's really cool is I would normally never go with this tack up front. Like I do sometimes, but rarely would I go for it this early on and use it as like a staple of the strategy. But I think it's really, really good since we get that camo unlock from Ettienne. It just makes a lot more towers more usable, which is really, really, really cool. Because now we have all of our bases covered. We have our camo right here with between Ettienne and the sub. We have our lead with him, and we have a perfect range because this guy covers all the way to here and he takes up the rest. So all of this is covered. And now we have triple guns. And it's going perfectly down the track. This is actually very, very cool. And now something I don't think we've ever done in these runs before. This will be really cool and really fun. I've never gone double discount on chimps, I think, unless we were going with like Avatar strategy, Avatar of Wrath. No. Sun Avatar, that's the one I was looking for. But we're gonna grab one of these and then one of these. That took way too long to beat that Moab up. I should have used my drones, but I'm like so focused on this right now. Because if we get double discount, we have to get an MIB eventually for this guy. And so what we're doing is now making, let's make this one the long range one. So now we have the jungle drums. Now this guy's double discount, which makes his stronger acid better. And I guess I didn't need to get that early. I'm just actually really excited about it. But what I'm thinking is we're gonna go with the sub commander, of course, right? And then we'll just fill this entire pool or until we can get them all in range of a village. and we'll just do the sub commander strat and make this thing ridiculous. I know they're fast, I know they're amazing, and we've never actually gone with like a full-on sub commander strat. We've used one, I want to say like Frozen Over, but we haven't like relied on it. So this will be awesome. But in the meantime, I think to take out these balloons a little faster, let's roll with this guy. I think that'll actually help out a lot. I want to say this is the slowest part of a chimps run, is saving up for a 5th tier because you can't sell to get to it. I did prolong the process by buying this stuff now. I didn't need to do that. And I don't believe Monkey Town works in chimps, otherwise that would be amazing. But obviously once we get this guy, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be shooting out such a fast volley of darts that we'll always have them, even at the beginning of the rounds, because they'll be from the last round. But you see that little delay right there, how long that takes? But he's already shooting there, so it should be okay. And do you guys remember that Ettienne was the first hero that couldn't use Alchemist boost? I don't know if there's any others right now that can't be buffed by the Alchemist, but he couldn't, and everyone was like offended by it. I remember that. It was like kind of weird. You're like, why can't we? And it was such a weird thing. But I'm gonna go for the Monkey Intelligence Beer on this, just so I don't have to think about it later, and because it's a lot cheaper now. It's 68.85, and then we don't have to worry about DDTs ever because he can take them all out. Well, not by himself, but he's gonna have his buddies with him. And I always forget that we have our second ability. So like this first rush, yeah, that took a little bit of time, but we don't care, and we don't care about the second one either. Like, it doesn't matter. Now I can use my ability, and then there won't be any third rush. It'll just be gone. Just, yeah, right after the fire guy. So that's perfect. Now we have our MIB, and now what that means is I set this up for victory earlier. Now we can go around and place double discounted of these guys and get them all the way up to, well, we're gonna get them armor piercing darts. Unfortunately, only up to triple guns affects them with the double discount, but we're gonna save thousands of dollars if we can buy at least like a handful of these guys. And that, so at 3240 isn't the worst price in the world since we saved so much on the prior upgrades. But I do love this strategy, and I think everyone should know how to use it just because it's such a great one and it works for so many different maps, double maps as well. Like, I believe people have beaten Ouch with the sub, but he's such a great tower. But I do think I might use Oben next because I really, really would like to use the Avatar Brass strategy. It is my favorite strategy, and I haven't even showcased it on here once. I don't know why I haven't. I guess I've just been waiting for the perfect moment, but this would have been a good one. We could have put all of the avatars right here and just had it destroy everything that came in. You guys would just be like amazed if you've never seen it before. And I personally think it's the best thing in the game, and it's so much fun. But look how many double discounts we're getting. If someone is so kind enough to let me know below by the end how much we've saved on just the subs since we got the double discount, not on all the towers, but I'd like to know if we saved, like, let's say for each sub it's like 500 bucks. I want to know what the total is of how much we save by having double discounts here. But then also take out the price of what we paid to buy double discounts instead of just buying one sub or village. But at the same time, I think we already saved money because we saved 2 grand on the MIB. That's what I'm saying. It gets so confusing in my head, I don't know what to do. But the problem with this strategy is you never know when enough is enough. But then I just kind of go off of like, well, can I still put these guys in there? And yes, I can. So like, should I still keep going? Because they're all MIB, and that's what we're looking for. Because if they can all pop DDTs, they're all beautiful. Plus they all got the sub commander boost. So they're just super fast, super strong. Now, the only thing I wish I could do and just finish this off and make this the most beautiful strategy would be to save up enough money to get the permabrew. But I think by the time we do that, it's just going to be kind of like too much, you know, like what's the point? But there we go. There's another one. So that's 5 of these guys. It's the sub commander and 5 of his buddies. I think we'll call it quits at that because we're kind of just overkilling at this point. But since we can pop all of everything now with those MIBs down there, I am going to get an Embrittle. I don't know why I didn't have it before. And there's the ZOMG. We took it down relatively fast. It's not as fast as I want, but there's some stuff we can do here. Oh, I'm trying to think, what should we go for? Like, I'll buy this one just to see, but $64,000. That's a lot of money. Another thing people like to do is just throw a ton of, well, I don't know. I'm not confirming. I don't know if they like to do that. I like to do it. Just throw a ton of these guys down, which gives them all that buff, which makes them even stronger. But honestly, we're gaining up so much money right now. I know we could probably get this by like 95, but then by that point, wouldn't it have been better just to buy other towers, like say like a spike zone, tack zone up here or something like that, just to make it even quicker? But look at Ettienne's cute little avatar here. I love this one. It doesn't even fit in the whole little pocket. I love that. Like everybody else kind of like overlaps in a way besides like the tack, but every monkey overlaps. Yeah, every single one of them. I've never actually paid attention to that. But then my boy Ettienne is like completely too tiny for it. That is so cool. So I don't know, man. Permabrew is cool, but it just seems like so much money and we're not even halfway there. And I could get something like there's so many other things I could get. Oh my gosh, look how long these ZOMGs are taking. That is not okay. We are so close to getting world record right now, or at least the world record for me. And I was gonna save it until we got there, but I wanted to show you that we were getting a little bit overwhelmed by those ZOMGs. But I'm gonna do it. I don't think I've gotten this yet in a map on this run, and I think it would be really, really cool to do. Dude, come on, you're taking way too long there, buddy. Oh my goodness, that was gross. Okay, I probably shouldn't have gone for that. Okay, that's good though. It's good though. We're good. We're good. We're good. And now what I'd like to do is get this one for 98 if I can. Dude, it's still not good enough? Come on, dude. What are you doing, Carpet of Spikes? I just paid a lot of money for you. We're going to win, obviously, and I think we're going to have an insane record here, but I just wish it was a little faster. Okay, we're not going to have enough for the dudes, so let's just grab this one here. Maybe it'll buff him up a little bit, so when we do this, it'll be stronger. Yeah, dude, what are you doing here? What are you doing? That's taking so long. We don't actually have something to take these down with right here, huh? Like up here, we have nothing to cover us. Okay, okay. Let's not lose here though. That would be kind of silly. Oh my gosh, are you actually gonna lose here? No, you would never lose. You'd never lose. Never lose, never lose. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine having the fastest run we've ever seen and then losing to something stupid because I went with Carpet of Spikes like a big dumb idiot? Oh my goodness. We are fine though now. I don't even care. We are done. Let's hurry up and get that button. I think we did it. I think we did it. I haven't looked. We're gonna do it. Don't collect. Okay, 1, 2, there it is. FN9. 2 hours and 16 minutes, and our best time was skates at 2 hours and 21. Oh my god, we beat it by 5 minutes. More than 5 minutes. We have our top. Oh my god, we have our top time, and I had no idea. I was not going for it, and that's how this world works. Don't force things. Just let them be, and you will get there. And I thought this was going to be one of our slowest runs due to this huge, long path in the front, but we did our first place run by over 5 minutes, and now we're never going to top that one. We're never going to top it. And I honestly think it was because the subs were able to be placed such down a straight line. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful, beautiful run. Let's get our last monkey knowledge thing. I don't remember what I was going for. I don't even care. You know what? Let's just finish off heroes. I don't need that by any means, but it's nice to see one of them finished off. And then we'll just kind of go through because I think we've went through them. There's none of them that I'm like, oh my gosh, I really need that. So I think it's best just to kind of start just filling them in from here on out. There's other ones we can use that we could do kind of cool. Like that would have been great for what we did today, but who cares? We're doing really good. I'm really happy with what happened today. And I hope you guys are too. And if you haven't yet, check out this video where we fully black bordered the brand new expert map Glacial Trail, which has an insane mechanic where every 10 rounds your tower freezes for 2 rounds, making it completely unpredictable and very, very frustrating, but we did it, and I can't wait for you to see it.